There it goes. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, so it's not available for everyone? Huh. I thought I could just choose it. Alright.
How could the Marraketh abandon something like this?
I heard mixed stuff about the warrior class. Well, I know when I first started trying it, I was like, this sucks. But then they did a patch and they made armor stronger. So, I don't know, things are okay. And at first I had put all of my passive skill points into improving armor, so I was practically indestructible unless you were using magic abilities against me. But then this time around I decided to do some damage. And so far it works pretty well. Like, you do this rolling slam ability, and you make sure you give it lots of damage boosting, and it just, like, one-shots things. Smash. Boom. Game looks so clean, can't wait to play it. Yeah, I mean, like, as far as how the gameplay feels in comparison to Diablo 4, I feel like it's so smooth. It does feel really good to play, but like, maybe it's a non-factor, but it's a factor for me. The story is boring. I'm really just playing this game because I'm like, oh, how strong can I make my character? And then I just smash. Whereas, like, there's a bit more direction as to why am I in this world? What am I doing in Diablo 4? I need to get back into Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn was a solid game. Okay. I never liked the animation for that skill, the rolling slam. It is slow. I gave it martial tempo to speed it up a bit. Although, I should check to make sure that it's actually doing something. Does it? Maybe I'm not even oh yeah, I am. 2.44 seconds to 2.27 seconds. Amazing. It probably needs to be coupled with like other attack speed boosts from equipment, but like I do get my second slam interrupted a lot. You kind of have to back off and find a moment where you can throw it down. Easier said than done. Yeah, see, when I'm taking non-physical damage, it's pretty rough. But my standard just like mace swing is also very strong. So I just got used to using that. I think you need to mods to get all the secret stuff in the game. Still too slow. I like instant kills. Makes the warrior a more strategic class. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like when I'm playing ranger, my strategy is just don't get too close. Unless I'm like properly stunning enemies and stuff. But otherwise, just rain down lightning bolts like crazy and everything dies. Whereas here it's like, oh, I need to like take a swing, roll away, take a swing, roll away, go for a boom. Yeah, these little lightning guys, as soon as I get into the Lost City, they're gonna be the death of me for sure. Very rough. Oh, I need mana. Strategically slow. Well, strategically was 80% and I was barely outputting any damage, but I was just able to sustain like crazy. There was almost never a need to use my health flasks. I don't know. This is pretty awesome, though. Oh, I didn't hear it either. Thank you. No, I'm sure I was just being too loud.
Yeah, but it's so loud. What was I doing? Zoning out?
Reduced attack speed. Oh. Increased. All dual wielding. So basically, the only thing that gives me attack speed are these nodes. Which is not much. So I have to rely on gear. Oh, what's here? With axes. Oh. Well then. Skill speed. Oh, maybe it's skill speed I want. Oops. %6 of skill mana costs converted to life costs. Why would I want that? What are you listening to? No, it's this artist called The Midnight. They do a lot of like synth wave, but they mix in like saxophone in some of their songs. It's really great. I love The Midnight. I think whenever I've done like the play radio, I do come across some gunship sometimes. Hmm. Didn't they do a collab? Maybe. Whoops. My bad. Unless he's just featured in this whole album. The track itself just says The Midnight 2016. The album's called Endless Summer. I don't know. The super rip guy that plays the sax? I actually don't know. I'm not that in tune with like artists. I like music, but like I'm never that invested. Hmm. Maybe I should just go into here and get some more armor.
Hammer and angle.
Tim Capello. He's done some collabs with Gunship. Okay. Dark All Day. Oh yeah, I've heard this song. Might be a different saxophone player, to be honest. But yeah, I love the 80s inspired like synthwave stuff.
Fear will best you.
I guess the boss is probably over here. I want to get those passive skill points. No, not this way. Oh yes, this way, right here. Uh-oh. I don't know why her shield is still going up. Get over here, bitch. Boom.
The Visteri Desert is a strange and deadly place.
Oh. Um. Hmm. All right. Uh. I have way too much jewelry. I know. I do a fairly good job of working through my inventory and like freeing up space. But like, yeah. I could do better. Hmm. Titan, you get more inventory space as an ascendancy. Huh?
Do not wander.
No entiendo, hombre. Hmm. Oh, like Titan is the name of one of the warrior things? Oh. Okay, I didn't understand that. And you get more inventory space? What a weird... Why would they do that? That too forced I have terrible spelling these days. Yeah, all the autocorrect has kind of fucked with my ability to spell also. That's one of the reasons I hate texting. But I don't know. I'll have to look at the ascendancies once I get to it. I want to level up a little bit farther before I consider doing that, because I think with my current strategy I'm employing, the boss is gonna just annihilate me. And it's the first one, so I can attempt it as many times as I want, but it just sounds like such a time sink.
Hammer and anvil. You were no warrior.
Oh. I guess I'm doing pretty well disposing of those things. It's not too bad. Because unlike with the Ranger, there's no potential of missing with accuracy issues. And the swing has a nice cleave, so they're all just little one hits. Okay, maybe not one hit. Oh my god. Straight into the fire. Boom. Dapper smash. Dapper smash. Okay. It's the one thing I'm not used to is sort of the range of the swing. Takes a little getting used to. Oh, that was hot. There we go. Why? Hit him.
satchel is full. Did they really need all this to prove their faith?
Oops. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky. Hmm. I guess Herald of Ash is a good call. I don't really do too much armor breaking. I mean, I'm capable of doing it, but I'm just not doing it.
Flame of the Forge!
was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
My 2 years!
Dodge this!
Ouch.
That wound.
More pain. I thought none. I asked.
Rest now. I will honor your sacrifice.
What have you learned?
There was a goddess of... Stay in sight.
Adios amigo, bedtime for me. Oh, have a good rest, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Maybe we should ascend. Whoa. I don't know what that was.
I will show them how a true warrior fights.
I will serve. Goodbye.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a problem. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. We'll try.
Of respite.
Enfeeble. Hmm. Whoa. Uh-oh. Almost rolled into that.
Meat creature.
Relish your mortality. Hammer and anvil. Need mana.
Oh.
Oh, that was close.
Did you manually set the FPS limit to 60? Yeah. Yeah, because I was getting performance issues while simultaneously streaming. I mean,
Relish your mortality.
having more than 60 frames per second, I think, is a bigger issue when you're playing something that's competitive, but when it's just PvE stuff like this, I don't think those extra few frames are going to make a difference. I'm a little bit slow as it is, so don't think it would make a huge change for me.
No mana.
Oops. Stream can only see 60 anyway. Yeah, exactly. Might as well be able to perceive everything that they're perceiving. The viewers, that is. Hmm. Oops. Nice.
Swift magnificence.
Fortune favors me.
Rewards are unknown. Traps deal increased damage.
Coward!
My satchel is full.
Oh. Damn it.
Need mana.
Oh. Come on. Get over here. take 19 physical damage on room completion. Sure. Ooh.
Impressive endurance. Dodge this!
Well, I mean, is it even worth farming more sacred water if there's nothing to spend it on? Probably not. Sweet, dude.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself. I will overcome this challenge.
Oh, right. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh no. That was close.
Dodge this!
Oh boy. Yeah. I'm trying to be. Oh shit! Thankfully my resistance is quite good, it seems. Oh god. So dumb. I'm better off just left clicking. Oh shit. What? The hell was that? Oh my god, dude. Just die.
My satchel is full.
So every second slam skill you use, yourself is ancestrally boosted. Carry a chest which adds 20 inventory slots. That's so weird. Your hits are crushing blows. Heavy stun on enemies that are primed for stun. Gain a stack of jade. That's kind of cool. I feel like Titan is better. Hello, Cynthia.
Nothing will stop me.
Difficult to choose, but I'm just gonna go with Titan. I want to see this again. Where was it? Over here? I guess technically the other one has better survivability, but I don't want to use shields. I've decided I want to do a big two-hander and just like smack the floor.
It is. I am fine. This should.
58 honor killing a boss. Bosses deal 5% reduced damage. I don't know why these are so expensive. You're not forced to use shields with either build? No, I know, but like there's stuff in the other ascendancy that improves using shields. Unless I got it twisted, but either way, I've already committed. I just saw the thing that improves slams and I get more strength. They're all kind of shit. So I guess I'll buy the more expensive ones, because whatever.
May that serve you.
I've no more room.
Titan is the quote-unquote tank? Oh, well, I guess I'm a tank then. I mean, I can just switch these back. I'm gonna, like, see what this... Oh, it's like that. That kind of sucks, to be honest. But I like the thing that's past it, where you get the 50% increased effect in... yeah. Because that turns these into 12s. These are 15s. Like, that's cool. But at this point, where I only have 2 points to spend, I think maybe Stone Skin is what I want. Not attribute nodes? Okay. I guess that makes sense. But still. And not these, like, bigger ones. I think that's still worth, though. Okay. Oh, I did pick up everything. Okay, good. Yeah, I just need at least 4 points for it to be worthwhile. But for now, I'm gonna switch it.
How can I?
Cares for a story? Do not wander.
Oh, I guess. Forgot to identify them.
Quickly. How can I?
Uh.
How can I advise?
Do not wander.
Oh. Whatever.
flame of the forge!
Nah. Pretty disappointing. Let's see here.
Makarkan. Yes? Choose or do not.
Wonder if I can get some better boots. No movement speed? Come on.
The deal is done.
There it is. Five strength. Blah.
Tempered by flame! body was not carved by the hands of men. Hammer and anvil!
Oh, right. I was gonna change my... I don't really care to have the extra carrying capacity.
Quickly.
I've changed my mind.
%71 armor while not having to deal with a shield, like, I think that's gonna work well to keep me alive. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh. Nice. How do you choose a mobile phone provider? I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask. The Canadian mobile phone experience is unique. And living in Finland, I've only ever had one choice, so it was kind of simple. Like, I've never needed talk time or texting or anything. Like, literally, I just go get a prepaid data plan that lasts a month at a time, and I just have unlimited 4G for, like, whatever it is, €21 a month, and that's literally all I need, because, like, I can't make long distance calls with my friends and family anyway, so... I am a weirdo. I mean, everybody who I know uses WhatsApp or Telegram, so, like, it's just way easier. Canada has some of the most expensive internet and mobile internet plans in the world, so, like, this is cheap as far as I'm concerned. Thinking to have a subscription because I might use internet during work, and using internet with top-up SIM card is expensive. Really? It must be different where you're at. Although I guess potentially you're not always in the same place. Unless I'm misremembering. Because you're still a stewardess, aren't you? So that would make it harder for you to decide, because then you have to consider, like, when you're not in your home country. Maybe I am misremembering, I'm not sure. I'm on ground now and I'm training to become a nurse. Oh, okay. Okay, so the international consideration isn't as big a thing. I find it surprising, though, that the internet gets expensive. Like, is it not just unlimited internet? I thought it was across Europe, like the same thing. With fiber. Oh. Yeah, because here in Finland, like, all the mobile plans, it's just unlimited data. And then it's only limited if you go to other countries. So maybe it's just a Finland thing. For the highest price, you can have limitless internet. That's so strange. Excuse me. It's good if you can ask around what people have in their service. At least here, the plans are close enough. Only real difference is their coverage in the area. Yeah, that would be one thing to consider. If they have different footprints. That was a bigger deal when I was living in Canada, but here it's pretty simple. Yeah, we don't live in the middle of nowhere. We're in, like, the one place where we know the coverage is going to be perfect no matter who you go with. These animations are so weird. Oh! Somewhat important to be able to use it outside of Norway as I drive through and visit so many countries. Okay. I think no matter who you go with, it's probably going to be expensive then, because that's usually the thing that is the most expensive is international. Although that's usually something that applies more so to like calling rather than internet, because internet, I guess roaming internet is the problem. That does get expensive really fast. But roaming internet in Canada is just, well, it's bad. I think traveling internationally. Yeah. They changed, like, I think there's other packages you can buy, but they always, this one company, Rogers in Canada, which is one of the two biggest ones, they offer this roam like home. So you're like roaming internet and you just pay a flat fee. It's traveling to the US, $12 a day, or traveling internationally, $15 a day. And it's not for unlimited data. It's for using the data that your normal monthly plan allots you without incurring extra fees. Which is insane. 5G mobile plans. 100 gigabytes per month is $55 per month plus tax. $175 gigs is $65 per month, and 200 gigs is $85. See, they never offer unlimited data, which is insane. Oh, sorry, you get up to a certain speed, and then after you get unlimited data at reduced speeds. Asterisk. Man, fuck Canada. Stupid country. Anyway. You would think enough people in EU travel that those sorts of plans have competition. I mean, I think the norm in the EU is that a lot of people who travel internationally get some kind of like, I don't know, I've heard of like eSIMs and stuff like that. I've never looked into it myself because there's never really been a demand for it. Like if I ever go traveling, I'm going to be with my wife. I don't really need to text anyone. I also consider that I might stream when I drive. Well, you have to be careful about that, obviously. But I think that could also be... Yeah, you need a gigantic data plan, and you can't even guarantee like the consistency of that performance, because even if you have a good data plan, first of all, I recommend doing that on 4G, not 5G, because it'll be more stable. But even then, you're going to be moving between cellular towers. It's like running down a hallway where there's a network of routers set up, and having to switch between the routers is always going to cause some kind of buffering issue, which isn't bad if you're doing something like watching a YouTube video, but trying to stream, like that's a UDP process, which means it's not going to do any kind of checking. You're probably just going to end up with a lot of jitter because you're constantly moving in a car. Like, there's a lot of technical aspects as to why that might not work well. Nobody says you can't try it. Like, if you get that working in a way that's, like, watchable, that's pretty cool. I think I've seen people do it, but it's usually, like, in America, in, like, a populated area. So I don't think there's ever really been too many issues.
My satchel is full.
But then when you're dealing with, like, moving across European countries, you're constantly moving to a different country's infrastructure. I don't know how viable it is. I'd love to see you make it work, because that would be cool. Did I turn all these on? Is it open? No. Got that one. Oh, it's over here. Time to get CheaterNet and put that dish on top of the car. I have no idea what that is. When my live would cut out would be a stretch of a road of 100 kilometers of forest, for example, in Germany. Yeah, like, there's not a lot of monetary incentive for them to build infrastructure out there, so... Yeah. Okay, now I understand. You're making a joke. I mean, even still, Starlink has the same problems. You have to have the satellite coverage, which it seems like they have pretty considerable satellite coverage. But then you're a moving target. I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating modern technology.
The first ones cannot help me here.
I don't know. The one thing that makes me a little bit nervous, and I'm not trying to like shoot down your dreams, is like being on a stream and interacting with people while you're driving, to me feels really dangerous. I'm a big advocate against distracted driving, and I feel like that's just a recipe for being distracted while driving. 'Cause like I get really concerned even if like a friend or my dad is texting while driving. Because it only takes a split second for something terrible to happen. I think it's a different story if you have someone else behind the wheel and then you're just streaming from the passenger seat. Like, that's fine. But if you're just by yourself, that's kind of scary. I feel like I'm probably in a small niche of overly concerned people. But like, I wouldn't be able to watch that because I'd be thinking about that the whole time. Always on the road in the GPS. I never use my phone for texting while I drive, but I can talk. No, you can talk for sure. It's just like people are going to try and chat with you, and like, how do you interact with them? Unless you just let them know like, hey, I'm not going to read your messages. That's what I would do. Or you could get maybe like a text to speech, but then if the text to speech like fucks up what the person is saying, then you're compelled to look to like clarify what they said. I don't know. This is just me being a dad. That would be a good idea, is like, if you had someone who's in like a Discord call with you and is reading out the chat to you like a co-host, but they're not needing to focus on the road, that would be a game changer for sure.
My satchel is full.
I view cars as lions and I'm a gazelle. Yeah, exactly. But like, you're not going to run into too many gazelles when you're on a highway. But you might run into other lions. Yeah, like technical limitations aside, my biggest concern would be the safety. Because I think you have this good idea in mind. You're coming from a good place, but then people would just be like upset with the fact that you're driving. And like, there are so many people who are willing to go out of their way to be a nuisance to you. So like, I don't know, maybe if you could set up the camera angle in a way that people couldn't see your surroundings. I'd be worried about people trying to like geolocate you. The only reason I think about that is because of that Shia LaBeouf situation where he had like a flag that people kept fucking with. And he put it out in the middle of nowhere, US, and people found it. mean, that's kind of a difference, though, is like it's Shia LaBeouf. Like, driving for me is not a tedious task. Yeah. More than one moderator, because when I drive long distance, I drive a minimum of 15 up to 28 hours. I mean, hopefully not straight. That's dangerous. I'm a big safety nerd. Some people are adventurous, and I'm just like, that's not safe. Especially with like other people's children. I see them doing something and I'm just like, that child's about to become extinct. There's a lot of driving streams, I think. Could ask how they do it. Yeah, true. It's probably in the IRL channel, though. I'm sure that they don't, like, encourage it by making a category for it. Whoa. Oh! Ow. I have pauses, like 3 1-hour stops. Oh, okay, nice. Unavoidable safety concerns, but probably only in sudden cases. Mythbusters did a test on hazard course showing no hands talking as bad as drunk. No hands talking? Like using a hands-free headset? Yeah, I mean, I'm not the police. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Oh my god. Hazard courses are crazy, though. They require a lot of attention. Oh, okay. I think it's just like a course where they're specifically putting you in situations where, like, you've got to avoid an accident.
Creature. My satchel is full.
So most times when you're driving, you're kind of like on autopilot, so to speak. But in a hazard course, you're actively engaging with like worst case scenarios occurring in front of you. Yeah, like being able to stay in control of your vehicle when you have to swerve. I don't know why this is so laggy. It's just the server, because I've limited my download speed. The network just be going crazy. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm always thinking of like, oh, what am I gonna do if I suddenly see an accident in front of me? The thing I hate the most is when people just aren't paying attention to their surroundings, and there's a car on either side of me and I'm just like pinned between them. I'll either purposely like slow down or speed up and get out from in between them. Or someone just like chilling in my blind spot. Like, what are you doing? Okay, these network spikes are crazy. What the hell? I'm gonna tune the download speed just to see if that makes a difference. But I should have more than enough bandwidth, so I feel like it's just connectivity to the server. Was the N64 game earlier? Yeah, I played Star Fox. It was fun. There's some maps that I still haven't played before, so we might try to explore that another time, because I just enjoy playing it.
My satchel is full.
But we went through the game twice and tried a bunch of the different levels. Happened with me last December when I was returning from Hungary to Norway and Sweden. A truck lost its tire, one car front of me, immediate reaction, both me and from the other car. Minimal damage to the car in front of me. The tire went to opposite lanes. Oh god. Yeah, it's like stuff's just unpredictable, right? New fear unlocked, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some crazy shit on the roads. That's why I don't care to drive when I can help it. Okay, is this the boss? Yeah. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna lose just because I have a terrible network connection.
What have you?
I have trouble trusting people will follow social decorum, so drivers are always a source of that. Yeah. 100%. Okay, this is gonna be hard.
It's enormous.
Oh! Jesus. Just yeeted me. Just stand here and hold left click. Oof. Ow. 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 Ooh. Get back here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Ow. No. Okay, wow. That was one of the easiest ones that I've ever done.
Time to make my escape.
71% armor for you. It got close because I realized that those floating blue things that he calls over, I can just trigger them to explode by standing next to them. So I just have to like initiate that self-destruct sequence and then step away. Off to do the laundry? Okay.
How can I?
This will it'll take a bit my
Thank you. I am honored.
Nice. My POE1 meat tank is in a similar spot, can now face tank most things, starting to feel good. Yeah, I mean this is pretty nice. I don't have your balls in doing one hand shield. Yeah. I mean, maybe it functions differently in POE1. I'm not too sure. I've got balls of steel. Heavy use of retaliate because I can only trust I will get hit. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm still getting lag even when I'm not downloading. I paused the download for the fight. Didn't seem to matter.
It is time to use. Fight to the last.
Slaves. This goes against everything the Israelites stand
I am hesitant. Fight to the last.
I think the boss perma-killed your frames? Wait, really?
for. Graveyard unlike any other.
I mean, being on the caravan is definitely a source for lag. Everything should be okay now. Slowly smoothing out. Okay. Yeah, it was just taking a little bit to catch up, I think. Jittery audio even after a bit. Hmm. Same in POE1, towns are worse than 1,000 bosses. Yeah. Especially when it's a bunch of people with, like, animated stuff. PoE has the anthem problem. Is that the EA game where, like... I don't even remember. I just remember that game did really poorly. I think I do a really good job of avoiding really shitty games. I just get this spidey sense. I'm like, no, that's gonna be a bad one. Because I know some people wanted to play it, and I was just like, no, this is gonna be shit. And it was. Of all the shitty games EA has made, that was one of them. You start in the town hub. Town hubs were 2 FPS. Ugh. Yeah, I'm good. People see shit town area with no gameplay and complain. I don't know, I used to really love mech games growing up. Although I've never played Armored Core. I used to play the one that was just called Mech Warrior. That was a good time. I don't remember which one though. If I had to guess, it was probably 2. I just remember it was a PC game. And I always played as the guy that had the jetpack and the cylindrical, like, head that shoots rockets. That was fun. PoE would be dead if it was the same game but developed by EA. Yeah, pretty much. It's not even a question of developed by EA, it's published by EA. They used to develop good games too, but then something happened with the publishing side where they just make unreasonable demands and, like, unrealistic deadlines. And so the devs can't do their best job, and they release a piece of shit, and everyone goes, this is a piece of shit. Reputation goes down until there is no reputation left. Had to be proximal tangibility. Just had to be. Studios that communicate well get a lot of leeway. I'm willing to believe that, because I mean we don't know what actually happened in those offices. But just my own office experience tells me that you had managers that were under the gun that would put all that pressure top down onto the employees, and like that's always a recipe for disaster. Putting more emphasis on KPIs rather than employee happiness. People are more rushed and less willing to do a good job, but they're just more willing to do the job, which results in a mediocre game. Deal with all sorts of jank if we believe people behind the games have hearts in the right place. Yeah, even if they're giving it their all, like, people will still make mistakes. That's true. But I don't think that was the case here. If a game had EA's name on it, had the quest bug I had yesterday, I feel there would be riots. Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, people were even having riots just with, like, this game, even with the good reputation. Servers go down, everybody's, like, having a fit.
I pray I'm not too late.
The path to death.
Who goes there? You found that when I have Sam's guide.
Finally got some rain. Good. There was fire close enough to cause campfire smell in the air. Oh. I'm glad everything's okay where you're at. But it's sad, everything that's happening there. The one thing that confuses me, and I haven't bothered doing any research on it, is this whole like conservation of water to preserve a species of fish called a smelt. Like I don't know what legitimacy there is to any of that. I'm assuming not, because it just sounds so ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I assume as well, is that what does that have to do with the fires that are occurring? It's like, oh, there's not enough water. Like, huh? It's such a unrelated, like, thing to draw attention to. All the fire hydrants are dry. I'm sure there's some pond we could drain with an endangered species that we don't. Yeah, like, okay, drain these lakes, now you have more water to put out fires, and then these lakes that you drained are now dry and could catch fire. I don't get it. The only thing that I've seen that actually could be potentially viable is, I don't know why houses in such a dry area aren't built with some kind of like flame retardant in the materials, because there was that one guy who was like ex-military or whatever, and he had like a sprinkler for a lawn that he put on his roof. He mixed in fire retardant and just sprayed it all over his house, and his house didn't catch fire. All of his neighbors' houses burned. Like, why aren't things just flame retardant? Same reason not every house on the East Coast isn't hurricane proof or hurricane whatever. Yeah. Costs money. True. I mean, when they start rebuilding areas of the city, you think they would go out of their way to make it government mandated. Like, these are places where it's already exorbitantly expensive to live. So if you have all these rich neighborhoods, like, have them make the investment. But then what about the poor neighborhoods? Well, I don't know. There should be something where the government pays to then make all of these materials the same price but fire safe or something. I wonder what kind of effects occur as a result of what that guy did, though, by spraying all the flame retardant stuff on his house. Like, did he cause damage, or will the chemicals, you know, release some kind of gas that's harmful to humans, like, or animals? Like, at the end of the day, his focus was, I gotta save my house from burning. But what are the costs of that? You're not going to stop a 100-acre wildfire with a wall of flame retardant houses. Yeah, no, that's true. For sure. I'm just saying, like, the fire's going to happen regardless, but you'd have a lot less work to do in terms of rebuilding. And actually, I guess we already heard something to the effect of insurance rates going up in that area because they knew that this was going to happen. And certain people not being covered by their insurance plans. Nothing about the situation itself is funny, but what is funny is at the presidential inauguration when Trump is just like, some of these people are without a home. Isn't that something?
Isn't that interesting?
Isn't that interesting?
Like,
Isn't that
the word I
interesting?
use?
And the people he's talking about are just all the rich motherfuckers standing behind him who have like 16 homes. Like, unbelievable. Insurance is the real property tax in California? Yeah, I imagine. There's folks in Israel adapting their missiles defense system, but for fires, it would track embers in the air and shoot them down with repellent. Huh. I wonder how that works in action. Am I just at the bottom of the list? Oh, that's why. We have low property taxes, lowest in the nation in some cases, but insurance is crazed. Huh. Missiles are easier to intercept than embers. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can imagine is that would have to be probably in some area where there aren't civilians. Like if a fire starts in the wild, then maybe you're firing a missile, because how does it disperse its payload? It would need some kind of like small explosion in order for it to spread. So that's the part that I'm just like, how do they do that safely? Yeah, no, it's not an easy problem.
Hammer and anvil!
Holy.
Dodge this!
DX12 really solved my performance issues with POE1. Been able to up the quality a bit too. It doesn't look like 8-bit anymore. That's good. I mean, the fact that this character is so tanky is a pretty nice thing, just because I don't feel so worried when I start lagging. I can afford to take a hit. It is like so crazy this way. What's happening though? Like the freeze frames.
Feel my wrath!
Okay, this is the boss. So, jump over here. Grab this thing. Jump back over there.
You are relentless, but that predicted. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Just hold left click. Oh. Whoops. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I didn't think it was going to reach that far. God damn it.
Fortune favored. Enough! They were greatest. I've no more room.
Greetings.
We got 10 movement speed. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Oh, this is more. Way more. Okay. That's fine.
Stay inside. As we
My life has been a forge. I am ready for war.
ready yourself. We must prevail, no matter what.
I will end this, or die fighting.
Well,
Give no quarter!
there's a lot of network jitters right now, which I'm not really a big fan of. I think I might just call it early. Just chill out for the evening and get a good night's sleep for school festivities tomorrow. There's a potential, I mean, I'm gonna ask some friends and see what they're thinking, but might go to school tomorrow. We'll see. And if that's the case, I'm not sure what time I'll be home, but I'll try to go live tomorrow if I'm not too tired and it's a reasonable time. We'll see. But this was fun. Highly recommend people check out the Star Fox video. It was fun. I liked playing Star Fox a lot. We'll do it again for sure. And for those who haven't, there's a Discord now. Discord is in the link in the description that I haven't added yet, but will. And also on my Twitch page. So yeah. Yes, I will have a comfy Sunday. Thank you, Hamster. You too. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. And I'll see y'all again real soon. Peace out. Oh, it was in the description.